Hello, everybody. Astrogravitational report for September 14th, 2023. Guys, been working so much and so hard to make this report understandable and much, much more. Did some lot of work up here for it. Hopefully, you're gonna like it. Please make the comments below in this astrology report if you like what you see, like what you understand. And there, talking about the improvements and also talking about like every time the new things are coming, you have to be crossing something, barriers, limitations, thresholds, new dimensions, new situations. But when you look at it within yourself, you're expanding from within. You're walking within your subconscious that was never used before. You begin to using it now. You're getting this enhancements from within you. So hopefully this is going to be helping you out. And talking about the transition is that's what the transitions is. I hopefully you guys gonna be able to see it. Gotta give some patience because I'm learning it to be used. This is the first time I do these presentations with this, but hopefully that's gonna help you. So talking about this chart that you see, as you see it, the red lines, those are the intense energies. That is the squares and the oppositions for it. If you look at it, the blue lines, that is what I was talking about of this harmonized aspects. And the green lines, those are the divine energies. So if you look at it, the intense energies through the gravity, they can go both ways. The gravity, when outside forces put two magnets, they have the same south and the same north, you putting them together, you see how they create intensity of pressures. And there is the same thing within in all positions. But you need to look at it that it's the other side and outside of you. That is it shows up. What is the problem? What is these forces that they pushing in? That gravity within. The blue lines represents the natural flow of energies, of the magnetism, and that is the energy goes in, the energy goes out. Beautiful. Divine energies, those are the energies, so they are going into it to your field, they're coming out of your field, out of your field, going into the divine field. So as you see it, it's the chart there. This is about 6 o'clock in the morning, guys. As you see it, the ascendant is right together with the moon and Mercury retrograde. There, the moon is at 14 degrees of Virgo, pretty much getting ready for the new moon, the new beginning. But every new beginning, it's required what? To close chapter of the old. If you want to have a new beginning, you have to go in there. There's going to be a lot of healing. There's going to be a lot of energies there. But if you pay attention that Venus and the moon, they are both into the 14 degrees. One it's in Virgo, the other is in Leo. Those are the minor aspects, so I basically don't use them too much in there. Jupiter is in the 15 degrees of F Taurus, and looking at that, this is these beautiful trines of Jupiter and the moon. Talking about you getting it for a new beginning, for a new growth. But what growth? Spiritual growth, the spirituality growth that goes in the earth, which is Taurus. Talking about preparations for getting the things regrow in the material world. Midheaven is at Gemini. If you take a look at it, Midheaven, it's at 10 degrees of Gemini. That is this energy of friendshipness, but looking at in there, that is squaring those red lines. In here, that is a squaring Mercury retrograde and the moon. So when you wake up in the morning, you're going to be looking at what's going on with the friendshipness. What is it going on within this? But the midheaven is going to be the actual inner work. As you see it, it's usually around 12 o'clock. And as ascendant, That is the rising energies. That's what you see, that it's coming into the horizon. So talking about this at 7 o'clock in the morning, you will see it, how the energies is changing. The ascendant, the rising energies, they're moving, they pass through the sun. You see in your screen this very close energy, but that energy is opposing Neptune and Chiron. Talking about those energies in there with the midheaven are the Neptune and Chiron, the inner healer that from within you, this wounded healer that from within you, looking at within its soul, it's healed. You're missing those visions from within yourself, and now the sun says like heal the body so it can heal the soul. But if you heal the soul, the body is going to be knowing what to heal. But there's going to be this intensity of energies that's going to be either probably affecting mostly your body. If you feel like lack of movement, stiffness, certain pain, certain situations, the physical leads you to the spirituality, but the spirituality leading you is what are you to fix. But how are you going to know about this? That is a tied up, all this energy, all this kite as you see it, this kite that we talk about it, that is involving Pluto and is involving Uranus in there together with Neptune on the top. As you see, the divine energies are connecting with the past karma. So talking about the past karma, there is a writing here on your screen, and you see the divine energies are coming from the universe that said, what did you do in the past? It's going to be reflecting the visions. Those visions is going to heal that shadow and come back and heal the things from within. Also, there is a divine energies from the ascendant towards the current north node. As you see this green line in here. So there is a lot of going on at 7 o'clock there, but over the time, things is going to be settled down for you. So here is like 9 o'clock, the energy is calmed down. As you see it is changing there. Ascendant is pretty much close with Mars. And Mars, since he's in Libra, it is squaring the midheaven, that the work that needs to be done at the family side. What is not right with the family? Maybe there's something with the family in the past. Maybe there's something within the family interrupting your masculine energies in your home, in your situations. So be mindful about this Mars that says like we had a contract, what's going on at home, and then the home says like, well, you're not the divine masculine partner that it needs to be. So be mindful about those energies. They can play some minds games within you. At 9 o'clock, the energy is going to be changed. As you see it, the ascendant is very close to the north node. Midheaven, it's still in Cancer. That energy that I was just talking about at 9 o'clock can be a little bit even more intensified. Okay, that energies can be more intensified, but as you see it, Mars right now, it is supporting the growth of the feminine. If you have a masculine supportive partner, you probably the most lucky at this time, but you need a help. So listen to your masculine energies within yourself first. But if you have outside the masculine partner, you're lucky there. So talking about later on at 11 o'clock, as you see the energies calming down a little bit there. We are going to be facing these energies that are coming from Scorpio. They're pretty good about working within the shadow, working with Lilith. Lilith is finally is like, you know what? I'm bringing these issues in from the shadow out on the surface. I bring these secrets, I bring these situations in there for this new beginning, because I can't have a new beginning if I'm holding the old secrets within me. It is a very beautiful divine times, guys. This is why when you're walking into the new road, you have to clear the last drops, the last situations of the old road, the old ways of thinking, the old way of reacting. So with that being said, later on at noon, there, the, I'm sorry, it's about 11 o'clock there. This energy at 11 o'clock is going into the rising energies of Scorpio. You're going to deal with those energies later on. But as you see that red triangle, that it's going into Venus, it's going to be trigger Venus so much. Venus is still squaring Jupiter. Venus is still like, I don't see this growth. I don't see all these situations, but I'm going forward. I'm moving forward with this. So if you have this feminine energies there, it's in conflict from within you. What is the conflict is? What are you waiting for? You're waiting to mature. That what that is. Right. So here is the noon. There. Talking about like you see that a midheaven is changed like almost 11:30ish in this position for. As you see it is together with a Mercury retrograde, the pink dot up here. And as you see it, the moon and the sun, they're pretty much coming together. They're responding together. Each one, the one is responding to Jupiter, the other is responding to the universe. That is a very beautiful aspect at this time, because this is shows of the positions in there. As you see it, Mercury retrograde doesn't have any aspect right now. Why? He's silent. Why? Because you need the moment of silence from within yourself, because it's beginning this shift of consciousness that the Mercury, it's kind of like a preparing to stop thinking, stop all the overthinking, because he's going to be going direct on the next day. And this is why it's a beautiful time. You can use this. But as you see it, the ascendant there, for it is still in Scorpio. There is a square towards Lilith up in the top at 12 o'clock. That's what Lilith is right in here. And that oppositions with Uranus is like the universe says, you don't face that shadow. You don't do this inner work that it's coming towards you. You're not going to be able to clean that shadow within yourself. So at 1 o'clock in the morning, sorry, not in the morning, but 1 o'clock in the afternoon, there, you see at the midheaven, it shows up that what it's coming in with all this kite, what is it coming in with all those energies? You're going to be feeling it, the interference within the divine at this time. You see these divine energies, they're very much powerful. They're all connecting to each other. There is this beautiful yachts made up. And if you did good, you're going to receive good. If not, you're going to be looking at what good can you do. Ascendant, there is a at 6 degrees of Gemini, it's making a square with Mercury. Mercury, who is at 8 degrees of Virgo. And we're talking about this could be triggers, communications issue, lack of communications, desire not to talk, escaping talks, or simply you go into a hermit mode inside of you, so you can go ahead and look at the things that you need to solve. All right, so 2 p.m. So at 2 p.m., the energy right there, the ascendant, as you see, the rising energies are moving there. Midheaven and Mars are coming together. That is when you're going to feel the support of supportive partner of this. But also the rising energies, it shows you, look, here, the support is here, it's coming. But you have to grow and mature to understand this. These masculine energies, mature from within you, getting it in there. But that ascendant is squaring the authority and the intuition. You're going to be looking at that authority intuitions is what? Well, authority and the intuitions, they're telling you can't move forward if you have not healed the past. We are having a new beginning, But those new beginnings inside of us, it has to be a new beginning and it close the chapters from before. So talking about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Midheaven is together with the South Node. Now I can see the South Node aspects. Before I wasn't able to because the software did not include the South Node in there. This is basically, if you look at this, it's right in here. It is about a cup of what you've been put into it. If you look at it with that cup in there, that cup is squaring with Pluto, but also Pluto is squaring the North Node, which is down in the bottom. North and the South nodes, they're always in opposition. So what it should been done and what you've been doing and so on. In there, that is about those energies inside of you there. You to see the two opposite ways. But since right now that is squaring Pluto, is about your transformations of what happened in the past and where you're going into the future within yourself. So 4 o'clock p.m. as you see that blue triangle in front of you, it is that beauty energy of what it's coming. As you see it, that it's made within the earth signs. That is it, that the things on earth gonna get better. Things are there for you. The question is, are you there for those earth energies that comes in, these transformations that it needs to be. And if you pay attention, Midheaven moved into Scorpio. That is that square with Venus and Venus squaring Jupiter, that oppositions. Don't be mad of the feminine energies, but look inside of you, how you can support the feminine energy. That is the part of Mars inside of, from within yourself. Okay, that is that beautiful energies. So look within you, because those energy later on, they're going to be helping you determine of how the things in the new path will be. So if you look at it later on at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, Midheaven is at squaring with Lilith. You already know about this energy prior, talking about when the ascendant was there. But as you see it right now, ascendant is in Aquarius, and that ascendant from the Aquarius, there it is getting so powerful. That is giving you these energies that it's going towards Neptune and a Chiron in the bottom, but that Neptune and Chiron is empowering all this. There is no negative aspects here. But in order you to see the unseen, you have to silence the mind, which is Mercury retrograde at this moment. So at 6 p.m. the ascendant goes into 26 degrees of Aquarius. Then it's going to be opposing Lilith. It's a beautiful trine with the past, with the South Node in there. Midheaven is at Sag, but it's going to be squaring Mercury retrograde. You're going to feel this intense energies of Mercury retrograde, like, I should said this, I should have done this, I should have done that. Really, no. Looking at your masculine and your feminine energies inside of you to unite them, not to fight it within. Big lessons if you have not handling the Mercury retrograde energies. As you see it on your screen right here, that's what this red line represents, that intense energies between the Midheaven, which is the inner work. But as you see at Midheaven, it's in a very good position, sextile with Mars. Mars is sextile with Venus, and the Midheaven, it's trining Venus. It is like, let's put the things together despite the pressure, despite the intensity. That shows up how good our relationship is. So as you see at the 7 o'clock p.m. midheaven, it goes into Sag. It's 20 degrees of Sag. It's creating this intense energy of the new moon. It's coming in with the sun. You see it that the whole thing is going to be towards Pisces. And we're talking about this healing the body, healing the soul, confrontations. It's coming through what? Through expressions. But who is expressing at that? How this can help? So the universe, these divine energies, these green aspects here in the bottom, it helps you to reach out to the soul. But the trine that is here within the fire signs with Lilith, and I would say with the North Node, it is about cleaning up the shadow, forcing you to see, did you clean up the shadow? Good. If you didn't clean up the shadow, let's put pressures in there. And if you feel a lot of pressure of unhealed wounds, unhealed situations, that new cycle of the moon with the sun is going to be talking all about this. So later on at 8 p.m., there, as you see, the energies is coming, it's calming down at that positions. Midheaven is at 8 degrees of Capricorn. That it squares Mars a little bit. But take a look at it. It's giving you this trine with Mercury. You did the right talk within yourself from the past hour. But if you did not express certain things as a masculine, there's going to be this trigger. Oh, I didn't say this. Oh, I didn't did that. Oh, I wasn't like what it's supposed to. Now Venus is in a beautiful trine with the ascendant. It's like I need to learn how to be myself, not to be depending on Mars. So maybe the communications was like learn to be independent. Do things with your independency. So talking about 9 p.m., as you guys see it on your screen, the energy is changing as well. There, midheaven going very close to Pluto, which is putting pressures of what you had in the past and what it's coming in front of you. It's like, okay, I have this and I need to do this, but how I'm going to be doing it? What am I supposed to do? Who is this? As you see it in the bottom in there, that part is connecting with Lilith. This is why use these energies of shadow work, you to go ahead and heal this shadow within you. Healing the past, it's going to be determinate a better future. As you pay attention, ascendant is in Taurus, that is a divine energies with Mars. Mars, it is right now, okay, I got it. I need to expand. I need to mature. I need to be more tolerant. I need to learn ethics. I need to learn more morals. I need to be more beautiful as a Libra is, because I am the Libra. I am the warrior of love. And this is why it's very crucial for the divine masculine energies that they are growing, maturing with this. So talking about at 10 p.m., as you see it on your screen, the energies are shifting. The ascendant begins back into Gemini. The rising energies are in Aquarius, but they're in divine energies with Mercury. 10 o'clock. Mercury is talking to your soul. Hey, I'm preparing you for something. I'm getting you for something, and you gotta be happy. What are you preparing you for? Midheaven is a trine with Mars. Mars is sextiling with Venus. Talking about unifications within the energies. But unifications within the energies begins from where? You. Before you unite with somebody else, you have to unite with your soul. And this is going to be this intense energy of push and rush that Pluto is trying to pushing you there. Is like, go ahead, transform, see the visions, heal the things, Go ahead, act with the universe. Go ahead and clean up your shadow. Too much? Yeah. And here talking about 11 o'clock there, the energies are getting a little bit more within the divine. Pluto is working, Chiron is working, Uranus is working. I mean, name it. Name it. You're going to find beautiful compared to the past few days. But this is the power of the new moon. As you see it, both the moon and the sun, as you see, pay the numbers of this right there. They are both within the 22 degrees within Virgo, and that is going to be that beautiful energies of intuitions and authority coming and healed each other's together. So that's what it was, the astro gravitational report, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and come back tomorrow for another astro gravitational report. Be love, guys.